Okay, in the first video I showed you how to go about navigating the ClickBank marketplace, and we're identifying a product that we are going to start promoting. Now, with ClickBank again, you can make, a certain percentage of each sale, which can translate, into anywhere from $15 a sale up all the way up to 60 to $80 per sale. So there's a lot of, opportunity out there, and so you can find good products that you can make good money on. And so I've kind of narrowed down a good niche. It's popular. People want to know how to make some extra money. I went through and I found this product that looked very interesting. So I went ahead and clicked on this one. It was saying that it converts every 1 in 14. Now it does make $21 per sale, which is still good, and that's decent money on each sale, especially for a product that's not yours even, and all you have to do is just promote it. So that's still very good money, and it will tend to convert a lot better than the more expensive items as well. So what I did, I went ahead and clicked on it, and then I brought up the sales page so that I can take a look more in depth at this particular product. So I see here the sales page looks very attractive to me. It looks like something that I would, might stay on here to read. It actually grabs my attention. And further, I know that online surveys do actually work because, my wife actually does make some money with these. So I kind of use some knowledge that I had as well, to know that this would be a decent product to promote. So if as long as you find a product that you look at the sales page and you're compelled to potentially purchase, this product, it's something that, you would definitely want to look into going into, because that means if it interests you and it gets you excited, then that means chances are people going to that page are going to get pretty excited, when you use these methods to promote it. And more traffic means more sales. And also, what I liked about here, that a good call to action button where they make people, put in a special coupon code, and then it actually reduces the price, dynamically, which is really powerful. And so they see the price change before their eyes. And so I thought it was very appealing and very simple to go. So this is the product I am going to go with. Now the next thing is, once you've selected your product, we're going to look for keywords to use to promote that particular product. And for this sample, we're using one keyword to promote the particular product. So we're settling on one keyword phrase that doesn't have tons of competition, but gives you a good chance to get, good targeted traffic. These are visitors looking for the particular item that you have to offer. So you're going to go to the Google AdWords keyword tool. So what you would do is go to google.com, and you can type in google.com, and you would just type in AdWords keyword tool, and it will be the first result that you get. So go ahead and click on that, and then once you get there, you're going to go here where it says enter one keyword or phrase per line, and you would enter a keyword related to the product you're offering. And just make sure use synonyms is checked. And what it's doing is it's browsing for keywords related to what you are actually, keywords related to what you're promoting. And it's going to give you some additional keyword ideas and additional keyword options. So while it does that, I also want to explain that sometimes you can use the title of the product. So let's say there's a product out there called Commission Blueprint. If you wanted to promote that, you could use keywords like Commission Blueprint Review, Commission Blueprint Product. There's a product called Fat Loss for Idiots on the ClickBank Marketplace that sells well. You could call, title the keyword that you go after as Fat Loss for Idiots program, different keywords related to that. So those are ideas as well. But in this case, I've decided we're going to just go after, keywords related to, this particular product. And so what I'm doing here is I typed in paid surveys. That's related to make money taking surveys, and I've just narrowed it down by. It shows you how many people are searched for each phrase, so you can see it's a high volume. But what we're looking for, keep in mind, is a keyword phrase that doesn't have tons of competition. So what this tells you here is that people are spending a lot of money on advertising for this niche, which is good because it means that if they're buying ad space, it means they're making money. So that is a very good sign as well. So if you see here that it's all green, it means that there's tons of competition buying keywords, but you're going to be doing free marketing methods in this series because we're making money online with no money down. So with that said, this is a good indicator as to how much competition you might run into in the actual organic results of the search engines, simply because if fewer people are looking or advertising for it, oftentimes fewer people know to optimize their marketing campaign so that they show up in Google. So what you're going to do is, if you find a decent keyword, like let's say taking paid surveys for example, you just take that keyword, you right click and you copy it, and you go over to google.com, and you're just going to run a regular search on google.com. So you just run a regular search, so put it in quotes, taking paid surveys in quotes, and you're going to see that there are 43,600 sites using the exact phrase taking paid surveys. It's important to note that I put these in quotes, and the reason is simply that this will only pull up sites using that exact keyword phrase. You're trying to find, for this example, something that's has less than 100,000 sites using that exact example. So that tells you that on average roughly 12,100 people last month searched for this phrase, and on average about 9,900 per month looked up that keyword phrase, taking paid surveys. Now there's also another one out here that stands out. It is, let's see here, paid surveys for cash. That one kind of stood out to me. So you can just right click that one, click on copy, and then again right in quotes put that keyword in there. And you're trying to find a keyword that does have some search volume of over 1,000 or so according to the Google keyword tool, and you're looking for as little competition as possible because that's going to give you a better chance to rank. Now notice that number has 5 times less competition than the other one, so that gives you a lot better opportunity to rank in the search engines. So you see here that it's got about 8,300 results for competitors for that exact phrase. And I think that would be a pretty good keyword to go after because it's still on average searched for about 3,000 times per month. So you're looking at about 2,900 times per month. That's over the 1,000. It's well under 100,000. So I think that we need to set up a campaign around paid surveys for cash because that's what this program endorses. And so that's what I would go after if I were you for a particular campaign. So with that said, that's the keyword that we are going to go after. And so just to overview the process, once you've selected your product, you go to the AdWords keyword tool, you type in keywords related to that product. So if it was a weight loss product, you would type in, weight loss, and then let it get keyword ideas for you. And then while it gets keyword ideas for you, you would go through and do the same process. So you'd find potential keyword phrases to go after that maybe have about 1,000 or more search phrases. You'd go over to Google, put those keywords in quotes, and then try to identify a keyword to go after. So we've settled for our example here, the paid surveys for cash. Here's kind of a weight loss example just so you can see this in another niche. This relates to, any product you find on ClickBank. It's going to be in probably a little different niche, and so you're going to have to use a little different, style for finding potential keywords. But you can go down here and just see weight loss is also competitive and popular, which is good. It means you can make some good money in it. And so paid surveys for cash, that's the keyword we're going with. So I'm just going to copy that and move it to a notepad file, which I use a lot. And then we're just going to copy that in there and save it for later. So in the next video, we'll go into more details as to how to start getting the ball rolling and making money.